Hi guys, welcome to Art Today. I am in a little bit different setup today, so hopefully this works. I'm going to wait till some people hop on. Hi Patrice, that was quick. You were waiting. As always, give a thumbs up or a heart saying that you can hear me, you can see everything okay. I know some of you are trying to get on to Facebook Live today, and you have to add me as a friend, I think, in order to see my Facebook Live notifications. So if you're not seeing my notifications, it's probably because you haven't added me as a friend yet. So I think you have to do that first. And so hi Darlene. So I'm going to go ahead and, hi Ella. Tag some people here. Wait for a few more people to hop on. So I hope you guys are all having a good day today. I'm sorry, the construction crew by my house is like really going at it today. So it is very noisy. So hopefully you can hear me okay. So if you hear a lot of sawing and banging, that's what's going on over there. All right. Hi, Corey. Hi, Emma. Hi, Elizabeth. All right. Let's see here. Wait for a few more people. So, Emma and Ella, what are you guys up to today? Hi, Dawn. All right, let's see here. Okay. All right, so the different products that you're going to need today for your art project is you're going to need a pencil. And you can use crayons, color pencils, markers, watercolors, whatever you want. But I just got like the most giant crayon package from Amazon. I think I got it on like Prime Now Amazon. So if you guys are in need of crayons, I literally just got it yesterday. Hi, Felicia. Ella, you're taking a break from your schoolwork? Nice. Well, this is like schoolwork too, right? We have art class in school. So, does everyone have your supplies? If you're ready with all your supplies and ready to get started, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. All right, I see Elizabeth is ready. Boaz is watching too. Hi, Boaz. All right, Ella and Emma are ready. Oh, cool, Corey. Yeah, they're fun. I try to do them pretty generic. That way anybody would like to do them. Today we're going to be doing 3 birds if you haven't seen my earlier post. All right. Looks like everyone is ready. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to draw our flower first because that's going to tell us how far over we want our birds. So I'm going to go to the edge of my paper here. And I'm going to do my little grass like so. Draw a little line here. Then I'm going to go ahead and draw that flower. So for my flower, I'm going to come up about, we want to leave enough room for the flower head right here. So just about that tall. And then I'm going to draw a second line and meet it down at the ground with the other one. And in this drawing, she kind of has like a curvy stem. So if you kind of want to give it a little bit of a wave. Like so. Hi, Mimi. And then that is the stem of our flower. Once you have your stem ready, go ahead and give me another thumbs up. So I know you're ready to move on to the next step. Thumbs up, hearts, laughing face, whatever you want to use. All right, I see a thumbs up, so we'll go ahead and move on. So we have our grass, we have our stem. Now we're going to go ahead and draw our flower head here. And it's kind of like a daisy. So we're going to draw the middle of our flower first. It's kind of coming up like so. Awesome. Glad to see you guys are all ready. And then after I draw the head, I'm going to go ahead and draw my petals here. And I'm going to do these ones a little bit longer. That's why we have pencils, erasers, right? Because we can change our mind. And then we're going to go ahead and take this stem and attach it to the underneath of our flower here. Hi, Patricia. All right, and then next with our flower, we need to add some leaves. So we're going to add some little leaves here. On our stem. And you know what? I decided I even want to make these petals longer. I just think it needs to be a bigger flower. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay. All right, give me another thumbs up if you're ready to move on from your flower. All right, I see some thumbs up. Let's go ahead and move on then. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our birds now. So I'm going to scoot my picture over just a little bit. And then we're going to do our bottom bird first. So I'm actually, before I do its legs, I'm going to draw the body of all of our birds. So let's go ahead and do the bottom bird first, like I said. And these birds are almost like teardrop formation. Like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and let's do its little legs. going down. And I'm thinking the front of this teardrop just needs to be a little bit bigger. There we go. Hi, Donna. And then we're going to go ahead and draw the neck shape of our bird. And this bird kind of starts out a little bit taller. And then it kind of swoops down in to his shape. And then again comes out and then meets up with its head. It's a nice little round body here. You can almost make that a little bit taller. He almost looks like a peep. You know those little Easter marshmallow candies? He's kind of in the same shape as a peep. So there is that bird, and then we need to draw its little legs. So Donna, when I'm done with the video and I finish it out, then you can rewatch it from the beginning. So unfortunately, you have to wait till it's over. But in the meantime, if you want to watch one of my older ones, if you go down in my timeline, I have other art videos. So if you want to watch that while you're waiting for this one and start a different art project, you totally can do that. Or you can just watch us finish this one and then join us. So now I got to do my top bird, and my top bird really wants to smell this flower right here. So we're going to have it come out like this, doing that kind of same peep shape. Hi, Sabrina. Like so. And he has even longer legs. He's like balancing on this guy right here. And then those are our shapes of our 3 birds. Now we're going to go ahead and add some detail. Oops, sorry, I just kicked my tripod. All right, so let's go ahead and start with our top bird first. Actually, I'm going to make his belly even a little bit bigger. Okay, so for our top bird, his nose is kind of pointing upwards because he's trying to smell or look at that flower. And his nose is in the shape of a triangle. And then he has a little eye. Do a little circle for his eye. Let me scoot my paper down a little bit so you can see. Then for his wing, he has a little teardrop wing, just kind of like his body. And then his tail is kind of cute. These are very whimsical looking birds. He kind of has these little rectangle triangle, I guess, kind of like triangles coming out of his tail. And then we're going to move down to the next bird. Now the next bird is facing this direction. Eye, and another little teardrop wing, and then her tail is kind of like flower petals, like so. Give me a thumbs up if you're doing okay. Does anyone need me to slow down a little bit? All right, we got a thumbs up. Okay, I'm going to move on to our last bird then. So our last bird also has a triangle for a nose. Then a little dot for its eye. Another teardrop wing. And then he also has kind of like flower petal little tail feathers here. Like so. All right, and then that is it for the drawing portion. This is a really easy one. So now we're going to go ahead and get into coloring. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and start from top to bottom and color my birds that way. That way my hands aren't in the way of you the entire time while I'm coloring. So the top bird in the picture that I'm looking at is hot pink. So I'm going to find a nice bright pink. All right, so the pink I chose is Hot Magenta is the name of it. So I'm going to go ahead and color this guy in. And I'm going to color his whole wing in too. And then do the tail feather pink as well. And there is my little pink bird. Now for his legs, he has yellow legs. Get out my yellow. And actually all of these birds have yellow legs, so I'm going to go ahead and just, while I have my yellow out, I'm going to color all of their legs yellow. And then my flower over here is also yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and color that flower in. And then even the center of our flower is yellow. All right, then I'm going to move on to my next bird. And my next bird is actually purple, and it has polka dots. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw in its polka dots first before I color it purple. So if you want to do that too, you can. And you can add as many or as few polka dots. Just don't get confused with the this dot right here with the polka dots, because remember that's his eye. So I'm going to take my purple, and this is kind of like a violet purple. So I'm going to get that out. I have that's a blue violet. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and use a royal purple for this bird. So I'm going to go ahead and trace this bird in purple just because I have all of those polka dots to be careful of. I'll make it easier if my bird is outlined. Then I'm going to go through and I'm going to try to go around those polka dots. And then the wing is also purple, so I can go over my wing. Hi, Cole. All right, so then now that we've colored our whole bird purple, you guys doing okay? Give me a thumbs up if you're doing okay. I'm going to go in with my blue and color in all these polka dots blue. Hi, Jenny. Welcome. And then we're going to leave this guy alone because remember that's his eye, and we're going to go back in with black later. All right, and then our last big bird here is orange. So I'm going to go ahead and grab an orange. When my whole bird is orange, so I'm going to go ahead and color that whole bird in. All right, so now that I have my little orange bird down here, let me fix this line. I'm going to go through and add all of their beaks. Now their beaks are also orange, but I'm picking like a really bright orange for the beaks. And then I'm going to go back in and get my green. And then for my green, I'm going to color my grass. And I'm going to color the stem of my flower that we drew. Okay, so there's that. And then I think I'm going to switch to a different green for my stem so it stands out a little bit better. So I'm kind of, oh, is that a glitter one? I don't want that. Let's go ahead and pick, here's a nice light green. So we'll go ahead and pick this light green for our plant stem here. And if you're just jumping on and watching, feel free to, when this video is over, rewatch it, take your time, and do the project yourself. If you do the project, as always, I would love to see it. I'm adding some of my light green and my bottom green here just to give it a little bit of something extra. And then feel free to share these with your friends on your Facebook wall or share it with your students. Totally fine. All right, so last, we're going to do our sky, and then the favorite part is go back in and trace everything with black to really make it stand out. So for my sky today, I think I'm going to pick kind of a brighter blue. Let's see. Oh, that's a glitter one again. Let's grab this one. This one's called, Sky Blue. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm actually going to turn my paper sideways, because I feel like when you're doing backgrounds, it's easier to just go up and down. So if your paper is sideways, then you can get a little bit more surface area at once. So I'm going to go ahead and go side to side. Whenever I'm drawing by myself, I always move my paper all over the place to just make it a little bit easier to color. So feel free to do that. The only reason I keep it up and down on here is a little bit easier for you guys to see. Oops. But I think in order to get in some of those certain places, you kind of have to turn your paper different directions. And if you look, it's just so much easier, and I don't have to worry about staying in between some of those lines. I'm making sure I'm getting in between their legs so I don't have any white patches. And then I'm going to flip my crayon around. I'm getting kind of a flat edge on the one side. And flip my paper upside down this time. And then I'm going to go side to side again and just get that edge that's all along my flower. All right, let's flip it back the correct way. Get this little corner I didn't get. Then you can kind of go back through, get any spots you might have missed, get closer to anything that you need to. You can go up and down a little bit if you want to make a little bit areas darker. All right, and then that is my sky. And now the last, I'm going to go in with my black. If I can find my black. There it is. Okay. So now I'm going to go through my black and I'm just going to trace absolutely everything. Like I always say, this is my favorite part. I feel like it just adds dimension, makes things stand out. Now that wing can come back that we colored over. Give our little bird an eye. Trace its beak. Definitely takes more time, but I think it just looks so good when it's done. And I think the great thing with black too is it kind of cleans up if you made a mistake. You can kind of change the shape of something with your black marker or black crayon by going thicker over it. Oops. Pressing too hard on my crayon. All right, then let's go ahead and trace my plant here. Let me go ahead and rip the part off I just broke. Go over this leaf a little bit again. Then I'm going to trace the bottom part of my grass here. Like so. And then those are our birds today. Now, if you wanted to add like a little bit more interesting detail, in the picture, this bird kind of has like orange squigglies on him. So if you want to like add that into your bird, or like this bird has a little bit of orange on her wing right here, kind of has a little bit of orange coming out by her tail and on the end of her tail. This one has a little bit of orange on his tail too. So you can kind of change up your birds. And then it doesn't have it on here, but if you wanted to, like if you wanted your birds to kind of look like their mouth opens and closes, you could do a little line right in the middle of your bird's mouth. Maybe you want to put a sunset in the background. Maybe you want to add some more little flowers on the bottom of your picture. It's yours. You can change it however you like. And then the last thing I always want you guys to do is write your name and date it. That way when you come back, you're like, this is when I did that artwork and this is how old I was. Maybe on the back of it, when you flip it over, you want to write your name and your age on the back. So then when you come across this later, you know exactly when you created this artwork. All right, guys, as always, I enjoy doing these with you. If you do the project, please post a picture down below in the comments so I can see it. Or if you post it on your page, tag me in it. I'd love to see all of your amazing drawings and the different things that you did. Please feel free to share this video, as I said before, with your class, your friends, neighbors, so their kids can do it. the whole reason why I'm doing this is so that you guys have a little bit of fun art in your lives right now, and just keep up the great work. And I always I enjoy doing these with you guys, and I will see you again tomorrow. All right, bye guys. Have a great day.